You should all just take a minute and just look around. You know, what I see in this room is a lot of power, a lot of love, the kind of power and love that money can't buy. And I'm so grateful. You know, a reporter asked me earlier tonight, what was one of the hardest parts of this campaign? And I said, you share your story, and you're so vulnerable.
That's right.
And yet what I loved about it is my story is your story. It's our story of Denver. A story of loss and pain, imperfection and struggle, vulnerability, but it's also a story of hope and resilience and strength. The same things we see throughout our city. And I think about, I love a quote from Booker T. Washington where he says, "Success is to be measured not so much by the position one has reached in life, but by the obstacles overcome." And I would just say to you, look what we overcome. And we did it because of the power of community, of you coming together to do this work. And for one reason, for a cause we believed in, our city, that we set out to restore the promise of Denver. And I still believe in this campaign and the work we did, we were successful at doing just that and creating this sense of optimism and possibility for our city. And I'm just so proud to have been part of it. I want to thank, my mom left. She got tired of waiting for the count. Just joking. But my mom was here. I have one of my daughters here with me, Mackenzie. I'm so grateful for my family, my friends, volunteers, and supporters who now I consider all of you my friends as well. I called Mike, and I hope he is surrounded by as beautiful people as I am tonight. And I wished him Godspeed in the work ahead, because our city is challenged and it needs a lot of work. And throughout my life, one thing young people will tell you, I always give this one piece of advice. And my advice is no regrets. Go for everything you want in this life. But one person said it better than I have ever said it because I'm not nearly as eloquent. So I want to read the speech. And you've all heard it a number of times, but it's so meaningful to me because this is what I feel we all did for these last few months. The credit belongs, I am going to change it slightly, to the woman who is in the arena. Whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. I didn't have a lot of blood. Who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again. Because there is no effort without error or shortcoming, but who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends herself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if she fails while daring greatly. Oh wait. So her place will never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. I love you all so much, and I love Denver. Well done.
Thank you, Kelly. We love you, Kelly.